I started personal training about 18 months ago now, due to my complete inability to organise myself. I relied too heavily on cardio. I tried to structure my workouts with as much zeal as I could between two busy jobs, and I just wasn't managing. So I looked at something a little bit more formal, which has worked really well for me, feeling quite good. I've always been an active person, and for me, that is synonymous with feeling quite mentally well, especially in a busy job, now two jobs. So not being able to get the training that was impactive for me really made me feel flat some days, especially seasonally. In the summer, I could get out and do a bit more, but in the winter, I was just feeling really slumpy. So it was hugely helpful to me on many forms. I just have a huge amount going on, and I never thought that having a PT would actually help me to organise a lot of things with my exercise regime. Also, my nutritional input, the input with that was really good. I was just struggling on the whole. I could have gone to the gym. I did go to the gym, but what I was doing there was really minimal because it was more the going and getting something done and actually getting something impactful done that made me feel good about the way I looked and the way I felt. That's quite easy. I was a 90s gymmer, so I was always into lean cardio, trying to lose as much sort of body mass as possible. So when I was introduced to weights, I was a bit worried because I've always been able to build up muscle quite easily. So I was a bit worried about looking like a barn door. However, it's really worked. I've got a much better shape than I'd always hoped to have. So it changed my mindset with what I was actually able to do that helped me compared to what I thought I could do. A couple of things really. So I will stretch my repertoire in the gym a lot more instead of heading straight for the treadmill, which I know I still do, but cardio is good. I have a desk job as well. I will always try and use weights more. I'll try and push myself a little bit harder to do things, and I'll combine that with a really good, like, nutrient-dense meal at least once a day from some of the recipes I've been sent, which have been helpful. That takes a lot of work out of my time planning those kind of things. Overall, it just feels a lot more organised. I feel better. I don't feel exhausted from doing pointless cardio that was just throwing empty calories away. I have a flat stomach, finally, after so many years, which is staying reasonably flat, give or take the odd Ben and Jerry's. I have never been able to do a pull-up. I can do a whole body pull-up more than once now, it turns out, which is really exciting. I don't have huge calves. My calves are okay, and before they were pretty substantial, despite lots of cardio. And I can eat quinoa. I've never cooked that before.
That's
Yeah, there is actually. Completely disproportionate to the whole PT thing and the nutritional thing. It's quite nice to have someone that you can actually rock up and do a workout with, have a laugh, share a bit of weekly stress with and offload, and you leave feeling so much better. I actually feel a lot default after my workout, so really enjoying it.